Did you know Zootopia cards can get pretty wild?
What if we pull something that's positively rare?
With Zootopia 2 coming soon, we're cracking open a box today. Stick around to find out.
Welcome back. I'm NDRPM.
I'm the Curio Hunter.
I'm Declan Dan.
All right. So tonight we have Zootopia cards, as you can tell by the box we've got up here. And this is in honor of the Zootopia 2 movie that's coming out soon. These are cards for the first movie, so we're burning through those before the new movie comes out. These happen to be from a card company, Card.Fun, which is one of my favorite card companies. This box has 10 packs in it. We'll find out how many cards per pack here shortly. But these say 10 yuan as far as value. So that's on par with like the My Little Pony cards and things of that nature. And it also comes in the box a pack of stickers. So always like to see that because presumably these are more for like kids and stuff like that. So it's always nice when, or at least I know Little Miss Curio Hunter likes it when there's some stickers involved. So with that, we might as well get into it. And our guest tonight, Declan Dan, we've given him twice as many packs because he is our guest. So we'll be opening maybe 8 out of the 10, and that saves a couple for later.
Hey.
All right.
So we'll have to figure out the logistics.
Just
now we're going to
Break it into the first pack here.
All right.
We have, hand that over to Randy. We have Judy Hopps, there in her patrol car. See her in the rear view mirror. Judy Hopps. We have the parking meter, which started out as a meter maid.
And I'm going to mention that so far these have had sort of a pretty shiny foil to them.
Two. Third up, we have the assistant mayor.
Bellwether?
Bellwether, yeah. Now this one actually, so there's 4 per pack. And this one is a shaped card. It's a badge shape.
All right. So a die cut card.
Yeah, die cut card. What's the name on there? The Yak. Is that
Yak's the Yak.
Yak's the Yak.
This is considered a UR. And one thing I will mention real fast while we've got the cards, the other ones have this like postcard sort of like background on the back. And if I can read the box correctly, of the 10 packs, 6 of them will have, I'm going to say, well, who knows? Six of them,
all that right there on that box.
6 of them.
6 of them are like 3 SRs plus either one SSR, an SP, an HTP, an SSP, a GSP, or a star SSP. That's a rarity levels, but I don't know if those are the premium ones or the lower ones.
Rarity's back to My Little Pony.
Oh, well, we'll get to that later.
We'll know which packs are good.
There you go. And then 4 of the 10 have 3 SRs plus 1 UR. So considering this was a UR, so that pack is one of 4 out of the 10. So we'll have to see what some of the other rarities look like to figure out. But one thing I do like about these boxes is they try to tell you the probability or whatever, or the hit rates that you can expect. So
Okay.
Yep.
I do not know who this is. Appears to be a polar bear.
One of the instructors at the police.
Okay. Looks like we have the sloth looking at some type of legal document.
quite some time.
Suspect, I'm assuming. And then the die cut card we have Mr. Big. Engaged to his daughter. I don't know if you knew that or not.
There you go.
Second pack in. Once again, we see
Melody.
pulled off. We have, towards the end of the first Zootopia movie, Judy and Nick, they're reconciling their differences. Flash, 100-yard dash, caught at the end of the movie, racing through the streets, proving that sloths are not always slow.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one, very cool holographic card. So as you guys move that, you can see how it.
Yeah.
Sanchez, the driver, ends up getting infected in the movie, going wild.
All right, and so that's an SSR. So presumably, the SSRs are. I mean, it's still hard to tell which one. I guess it's up to you. Which one do you think is more premium or whatever? So one thing that I'll mention is they've got this little pull tab. Not all packs have that, but it's kind of nice when they do. It makes it easier to open. Because you notice I haven't pulled out the scissors yet. So, right. Nick and Judy. Good. I mean, like this reminds me, and we watched this movie a decent amount in my household. Now, there's still some parts that are a little too scary. Luckily, Mysterio Hunter still doesn't like violence and things of that nature, so we have to skip through some parts still. And then another UR card. So we've hit 3 UR cards so far. Coming right along.
All right, coming back over to my camera, we have a cell phone there with Judy Hopps' parents. Actually had
The Hopps.
The Hopps. Yeah, 2 of that one in that pack. We do occasionally see duplicates in these packs.
That's not surprising because there's a lot of the Hopps.
There were.
Oh.
They multiply like rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
Repeat from earlier, Judy there in the rear view mirror. But then come back to another one of those holographic or changing cards.
Lenticular, I think.
Bellwether.
At least that's what I.
Okay. We have Judy and her parents once again. Sorry about that. And then we have Judy seeing herself in training. We have Squad Room. And we have Chief Bogo. Oh, look at him. He turned it just right.
I like the
That's
look of
right.
it.
Goes space.
He was universal.
I don't think Chief Bogo ever really gets that happy in the
Declan,
movie. Down to
last pack magic. Let's see what he hits. Ooh, I see something sparkly.
This is Sparkly Edge. There we see Nick and his accomplice, whenever he wasn't quite legitimate in his ways. We have actually a duplicate of that one. We see my next one here. We have Nick moving through the crowd, looking back over his shoulder, thinking that he can pull the wool over anyone's eyes. And then we have another one of the die cuts of Chief Bogo.
All right. Those are the 4 of those, so probably expect another lenticular with my final pack, but
Let's
what
hope.
we get. Or something better. Inspired meter. Trying to figure out which way is up and which way is down. Scene. Seen that one before. Well, this will be fun. So I'll have to have Indy pull out his phone to scan the QR code.
Yep, wonder why it's green like that?
It is shiny. It's kind of gold. There it is. If anybody's passed on the draw, you can figure out what we got there. But we'll have to look that one up and see what it is. Let's just get your phone out. Yeah. All right, and then the last one we have is Wolf.
Like he's driving himself around town, not knowing where he's going.
All right. Haven't seen this one yet either, so finish off with the lenticular. So that is it for our Zootopia box by Card.Fun. I guess what is everybody's thought?
That was Card.Fun.
A lot of card fun.
Right.
I have to say, the die cuts are probably my favorite. It's just a different look. I know with my kids, those would very quickly become parts of craft projects and costumes.
Really?
Because, I mean, that'd be a badge.
Okay, yeah.
And not that.
I can understand that. Well, yeah, like the lenticular ones, as Indy is pointing out, are pretty neat because that's something different. You know, their base cards are fine. I do appreciate the sort of shine that they've got to them. The cards they're not the thinnest, but they're also not particularly thick. So I think they're decent.
I have an unusual desire to actually try mailing one of these. Put my stamp up there, hand out my address.
Do it.
Just mail it to myself.
We're in the experimental.
Yeah. Let's see if I get it back.
Yeah, see what happens. See where all it goes.
Okay.
All right, well, that is it for this particular box. Hopefully, figure out what camera I'm looking at and get in my position here. But hopefully, you found that enjoyable. If this is something that you like, you can probably find this product on AliExpress. If we ever get around to it, we'll post a link or something like that below and go from there. Otherwise, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications so that you don't miss any of the videos that we put out. We try to post new videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays and some shorts on Wednesdays and Fridays. And then any other time that we just randomly feel like it. So, and that is about all that I've got.
We'd like to thank our guest, Mr. Declan Dan, for being on the show and his extensive Zootopia fan fiction and knowledge has been very helpful this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not extensive, but I know at my house we're excited for Zootopia 2 coming out. So hopefully you are as well. And we'll see that theater soon.
Happy collecting.